Well, friends, today we came to a very amazing place. This is the biggest electronics market in Hangzhou. And this is the place where you can come if you have some extra bucks and want to get a good monitor or a good keyboard for your gaming PC. I chose this place because in my hometown we also have this kind of electronics market. We call it Plaza de la Computación. And again, you can come in and get a good monitor. If you are building your gaming PC, this is a very good option. You can get some extra RAM or disk drive if you need that. But it's not only that, this place has also a gaming club on the top of the building. But today we will also discuss a little bit about the electronics industry in China. You probably are watching this from a laptop or a phone, maybe also from your video game device, or maybe from your smartwatch. We don't know where you're watching this from, but one thing is sure, it's probably coming from this specific part of China that's called the Big Bay area, where they have places like Xinjiang, and basically all the electronics are manufactured there. So today we have Betty that can tell us a little bit more about this amazing place.
The location of Shenzhen is in the south of China, nearby Hong Kong. 40 years before, it was a small village. People make living by fishing. But after Deng Xiaoping made a very important decision to make China to be a free market to the world, Shenzhen was chosen to be the first place to do that in China. So after that, lots of people come from all over the world, try to make business deal, and lots of people come from all over China, try to get a job deal. After 40 years development, Shenzhen almost catch up, and it became one of the biggest city in China, also one of the biggest city in the world. Shenzhen is known by people not only because it grew up so fast, also it has a very famous electronic market called Huaqiangbei.
Next to Shenzhen, we also have Hong Kong, which is a huge city that attracts a lot of people from other countries or from China. And besides that, most of the electronics are manufactured in Shenzhen and not in Hong Kong. So what's the difference between those two cities?
Hong Kong as a rich city, it focuses on finance, service industry, and traveling. But Shenzhen as a new city, it focuses on high-tech knowledge, and it tries to catch up by that.
And finally, in this sector, we hear a lot about American companies like Nvidia, AMD, or Qualcomm, and not too much about Chinese companies. So, though China also have semiconductor companies, and why we don't hear too much about them?
As we know, this scale needs years to develop, and we are late for the world for years. But we also have some companies to work hard for that, like Huawei, Haier, Zhongxin, TSMC. I believe in the future we can achieve the same level as development.
Recently, we hear about these issues some car manufacturers have for getting the supply of semiconductor components, and that just shows how important is this industry. Some countries are seeing this and they look at the opportunity they have if they are able to develop their semiconductor manufacturing capabilities. But it's not easy, it takes time and a huge amount of investment and support from governments. Anyway, this shows how important is technology in our life. So let's go up and go to this amazing gaming club. I'm very excited to see what we can find there.
你叫谁小美啊？
First, we need to give it a treat. Oh, you already have fish. My time. Oh, good. Okay, so what more? Folks, this was our visit to Pailao Hui. We found some cool stuff inside. And we went to this gaming club, but we were not able to pay because they were installing their consoles. Instead, we went around and we were able to rent a console for 1 hour. So we started to play, and some little girls came around and said, "What are you guys doing? You have no idea how to play this." And anyway, this is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm Alex, this is XHero, and thank you so much, Betty, for helping me on this.
Bye. Finance.
Finance.
Finance. I really hate this word.